It's week 2, and the Chicago Bears are already looking a hot mess. Their defensive coordinator resigned out of nowhere yesterday. Justin Fields blamed his robotic play on the coaching staff. You could probably cash your under 7.5 ticket already.
I forgot about that bet. What a great preseason wager by me. And you weren't on that show. You were not on the preseason. We did a recap.
You had gave your picks exactly.
Exactly. The initial show, my logic on the Bears was very simple. That if they went 7-10, it would be a great season. They'd be thrilled with, and the under would still hit. Right now, Bears fans would crawl across shattered glass if you told them they were going to go 7-10. They would be thrilled with that. I forgot I made that bet. What a great bet. Go ahead.
All right, so in your opinion, do you think Fields is redeemable, or is this all over?
So I do think he's redeemable. I think that Fields, I know you're going to laugh at me, but he was such a great high school and collegiate player, and he has so many great physical tools that I'm not going to just throw him out. I'm not going to just say, okay, the guy can't play. Now,
you're doing like this inverse thing right now. You're doing this inverse thing. Like, oh, he was super good in high school and college. He sucks in the pros, so I got to give him a chance. But the guy who wasn't good in high school and college and does good in the NFL, oh, I've got to see more. I need more data. Yeah. But I get it. I see it.
Yes.
I'm going to harp on that every time it comes up, by the way.
That's fine. That's totally fine. But at least I'm consistent. That logical tree flows.
Yes. No, it does.
You're right. And obviously, right now, it's not as if because of Justin Fields' high school and collegiate resume, I am then going to say, I'm going to say he's better than Brock Purdy. Right now, he's not better than Brock Purdy. Do I, in my heart of hearts, if you were to tell me one of these two quarterbacks is going to one day be excellent, I would pick Fields. But if you were to ask me, one of these two quarterbacks is going to be washed out and a total bust. Purdy can't really be a bust, but you understand what I mean. Like, not even be a starting quarterback in this league in 3 years. I would also pick Fields for that. Like, to me, because of his play in the pros, we have to open up the possibility that he's not going to translate to this level. I also did not think he was trying to throw his coaches under the bus, even if he was throwing his coaches under the bus. The reality to me in Chicago is very simple. He is not being coached well, and he is playing terribly. And there are certain things that are flatly on coaching. There's a great clip going around the internet of the 3 plays that led to the goal line pick 6 that ended the Bucs game. The Chicago Bears called an inside screen to the running back on first down. It was unsuccessful, but Tampa was offsides. So now they have 1st and 5. They lined up in the same formation and called an inside screen to the running back. Again, same formation, same play. It was successful, but there was a holding penalty. So now they're in 1st down for a 3rd straight time. They ran an inside screen to the running back out of that formation for a 3rd play in a row, and it got picked. And Tampa's defense, after the game, was asked about it and said, yeah, it was really easy. They kept running the same play out of the same formation, so we knew what was coming. That's coaching. That is flatly coaching. Now, there's another clip of Fields in the first half having a clean pocket right around the red zone with a receiver running wide open into the end zone down the seam, and he just doesn't see it, drops his eyes and runs and takes a sack. So he has not been good. The coaching has not been good. What is true, in my opinion, is because they want him to develop as a pocket passer, they are leaning too far away from what makes him dangerous, which is the fact that he is as good of a running threat at the quarterback position as we have ever seen. And if they let that continue to be his fastball while making defenses afraid of that first, the passing game will be easier. But he also must be better in the passing game. Fact of the matter is, though, the Bears had the number 1 pick of the draft, traded it away because they believed in Fields. So they need to ride with Justin Fields, obviously, and try to figure this out. Now, what I will say is, now the thing with the D coordinator, it seems to be not football related. We don't know what happened there, and there was some misinformation going on the internet yesterday. I don't know what happened there. That obviously hurts them for this weekend, but it's not a football story, at least at the time being, as far as we know. Fields talking about getting more to what he's comfortable with, not thinking too much, not being robotic, I think potentially could help him this weekend for Kansas City. I think that as a Chiefs fan, I wanted them to change nothing. The fact that it looks like he might try to go back to just doing what's natural for him will give him more of a fighting chance. But that Chiefs defense is legit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty decent game. Got 2 quarterbacks struggling to throw the ball right now. Should even out.
All right. Okay. Next, let's just move on to the next topic. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.